Federal government is sending election monitors to polling locations across the country, but not here in Texas. Fox 26's Jade Flury is live in West Houston to explain why.
Yeah, just so people don't get confused, poll workers and poll watchers, they're allowed here at the polling sites, but it's those federal poll monitors that are being asked by the state to stay away from polling locations.
We want a fair and secure election.
The federal government routinely sends monitors to polling locations across the country to keep an eye out for any violations of voting rights. The Department of Justice announcing it will send monitors to several states on Election Day. However, the Texas Secretary of State declined the offer.
States are free to decline federal oversight of voting locations these days. Texas and a couple of other states have declined to do so this year.
In a letter to the Department of Justice Friday, Texas Secretary of State Jane Nelson wrote to the DOJ saying the monitors aren't allowed inside state polling sites under state law.
We don't need any more federal intervention. There's no call for it.
You're going to tell the federal government and federal monitors they have no business monitoring a federal election?
Despite the state's request, Democratic leaders in Harris County putting in a request to the Department of Justice to bring in federal monitors to the polls.
We ask for the presence of the Justice Department here because Texas is one of the most voter restrictive states in the nation.
County Democrats argue that the Secretary of State's refusal to allow federal monitoring is an attempt at voter suppression, while Republicans counter that, saying the claim is unfounded.
I want voters to realize that all of the efforts by the state are designed to try and scare you into not voting.
So who is doing the voter suppression? The Democrats that are in charge of the election? It's not the Republicans. We're not in charge.
The fact that you have a little friction here between the federal and state government, I think is good. I think it shows that there's a check and a balance and something that's very important.
And despite the Secretary of State's request, Congresswoman Sylvia Garcia says that she spoke to the DOJ this morning and that those federal monitors are still en route to Harris County to be here during the election. However, it is unclear if they will be at the voting sites or if they will just be on standby in case anything arises. Reporting from West Houston, Jade Flury, Fox 26 News.